Deborah. Happy birthday from the Lewis family.
We love you!
We love you.
We love you.
I do have so many fond memories of my friendship with Deborah. We first met at a neighborhood party shortly after Deborah moved in across the street from us on Ivanhoe. A mutual friend had told Deborah that she should get to know me, and because we're all Delta Gammas. Well, something clicked that night, and we both knew that we would have a strong friendship. I've had several special times shared with Deborah, but two stand out. First, was when Bob and I went to dinner with them and they were debating about adopting a son. I think we provided the tipping point for them to make the good decision to adopt Elliot. The other exceptional time happened last year when I took my 8-year-old granddaughter Chelsea to DC, and Deborah invited us to stay with her in her condo. We had so many memorable experiences together, including the ballet Le Corsaire, eating remarkable sushi, and a sightseeing boat ride on the Potomac River. Happy birthday, Deborah, and thank you for your friendship.
Hi, Deborah. Happy birthday. I just wanted to tell you thank you for having me in Washington, D.C. I really enjoyed going to all the sushi places. I loved the ballet. It was super duper fun. My sister enjoyed the party that you had. She really liked meeting you and seeing who I was with most of my trip at Washington, D.C. And so I just wanted to say thank you and happy birthday. Have a very good rest of your day. Bye.
Deborah, happy 70th birthday. How can it be? It's nice of Craig to put this together for you, and I certainly wanted to contribute a little bit to it. He said to tell how you met Deborah. Well, I can't remember life without you in my life, and you probably can't remember without me. We really grew up together, and with our mom's relationship as twins, we had a very special relationship and a wonderful growing up years. I really applaud you for all your accomplishments, and thank you for all the support and love you've given to me over the years. I hope you have a wonderful 70th birthday in this very atypical year, and just thinking of our moms and hoping that we can age as gracefully and beautifully as they did. Softer than angels, tougher than nails, steadfast, enduring, love without fail. Please know that I love you.
Hey Deborah, it's Kitty.
And Rick.
And we're calling from the scenic depths of the Ozarks to wish you a wonderful, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Deborah.
We love you.
Bye-bye.
Hi, Deborah. Of course I wanted to join the virtual festivities to wish you a very happy birthday. September 18th, I will certainly be celebrating your life and our friendship. It's really quite amazing that you and I can trace our friendship back 21 years to a summer day at Spruce Valley Ranch when we first met because Elliot had arranged a play date with Adam. I clearly remember that afternoon, during our conversations, two kindred spirits were recognized. Subsequently, you introduced us to your family and friends. We were included in barbecues and birthday parties, New Year's Eve celebrations, and dinners. Our families skated and skied and hiked and biked together. And you and I spent hours talking over coffee at Mountain Java. We went to concerts, we cooked, we shopped, we did yoga, and we laughed together. Now, it's never been an easy proposition to connect across the miles and with the complexities of each of our schedules. But we have enjoyed some well-planned, as well as some delightful spirit of the moment get-togethers in Breckenridge and Denver, New York and Washington, and then there was Peru. When we do get together, the gap in the amount of time since we last met simply disappears. And we are there for one another, eager to share our frustrations and our successes, our latest adventure, news of children and grandchildren. With you, a great meal is even more delicious. Our shared experience of art, theater, opera, or fashion makes it even more enjoyable. I think of each time we get together as a deep dive into our friendship. Deborah, I love you. I admire your brilliant mind and your open heart. Your devotion for your family and friends defines you. Your spirit of adventure and fun is absolutely contagious. Your positive attitude and the joy that you bring to each day is an inspiration to us all. Here's to you, Deborah. Happy 70th birthday.
And when I was in my 20s, I answered an ad to be a nanny for 2 little kids. I went to meet with the sweetest lady. We had a great time, and she ended up hiring me. Later on, she told me that she was about to hire someone that day, but when I called, something in my voice said she should meet with me. I got to spend my 20s being a nanny for Deborah's kids. It was wonderful. They took me into their home. They made me like family. I have so many memories of trips and afternoons laughing. Deborah was there for all the breakups, the engagements, and for the birth of my kids. I still have a relationship with them, which is such a blessing to me. Deborah's taught me so much, but I'm most thankful for her intuition that day she knew that something in my voice, she should meet with me. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for you, Deborah, and how you took me in as part of your family. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Deborah. I'm so happy to be a part of this video tribute that Craig's putting together of your family and friends in honor of your big birthday. It has always been so special that we share the same birthday. If you're like I was last year on September 18th, you're wondering how in the world did I get to be 70 years old? Well, welcome to our 7th decade. It's not that bad, and you can enjoy every day secure in the knowledge that I will always be 1 year older than you are. Actually, I've always been a little jealous that you got to sit with our other birthday person, Frankie Avalon, at that AF dinner so long ago in Disneyland. Well, at least you introduced me to him. That's just one of the hundreds of memories I have of our time with the Arthritis Foundation. We were so blessed to be doing such good work for a special cause with such wonderful colleagues. Boy, those were the golden years, weren't they? Hard work, but so much joy and laughter. When I think back on the names of the outstanding volunteers and staff members we got to work with, I'm overwhelmed by that rarefied company we kept. And of course, there are frequent reminders of our dear Ted, our special and favorite shithead. As I'm sure you do, I miss him all the time. I am forever grateful to have met and worked with you at the Rocky Mountain chapter and then nationally, and to have developed a lasting friendship through all these years. We've shared ups and downs, love and laughter, all kinds of things. I want to say thank you especially for your care and support of me during some of my downtimes. I am in awe of your intelligence, your ability to get right to the heart of a matter and then express your views and thoughts with eloquence and style, your leadership skills, your comfort with public speaking, above all, your passion for causes and people. I guess you could say I'm one of your biggest fans, and I always will be. It's a truly a pleasure for me to see you so happy with Craig, and when you're with those delightful little boys. After overcoming adversities and obstacles, you deserve this happiness. So once again, I say happy birthday, dear friend. I'm sending lots of hugs, much love, best wishes, and prayers for many more birthdays to come. Love you.
Warm greetings, Deborah. This is Tony Fauci here. I am delighted to have this opportunity to wish you a very happy birthday, and keenly aware that celebrating this milestone under the constraints of the COVID-19 pandemic is deeply disappointing at best. Knowing your commitment to public health, however, I have no doubt you will be celebrating this special birthday in a safe but joyous way. With all of us working together, we will get through this difficult time and return to some form of normality, including birthday parties. And so many happy returns of the day, and I wish you all the best in the coming year and those ahead.
Hi, Deb. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic birthday. One thing I know about you is that you do know how to celebrate. I think we've had ample evidence of that a few times in the past many years of our friendship, perhaps standing on a street corner in Washington singing at the top of our lungs, or perhaps enjoying a martini or two in one of our favorite restaurants, or more commonly, just simply sitting back and really understanding the wonderful challenges that we face in the world together and experiencing the joy of our friendships, but also some of the challenges of life. And I hope you have many, many more years of challenge and celebration ahead of you. Congratulations.
Happy birthday, Deborah. I'm so pleased to be able to send a greeting to you in this strange time for your birthday. I decided to wear this mask for a couple reasons. First, for posterity, to remind us all of the time that we're living through. Second, for style, because it is something that you exude in all respects in your life. And third, it brings back to me a story from when I first met you early on after our combination. I'd heard all these things about the great Deborah Lappin, looked so forward to meeting you, and we had a discussion early on in your office in Washington, and you were talking about public health and your work, and I confessed I didn't really know what public health meant, and you educated me. I'm embarrassed to admit that now, especially in the middle of a pandemic. We all have a really good idea of what public health means, but you were there from the beginning. You have been such a great colleague and friend and supporter, and I'm so happy to wish you the very best birthday, and I look forward to celebrating with you, hopefully soon, in person. Bye.
Hi, Deborah. I think it's sort of fitting that I'm recording this in Charleston, South Carolina, a city like you that's elegant and interesting and enduring. We started working together now almost a quarter of a century ago, believe it or not, and I've considered it really one of the greatest privileges of my career to get to work alongside you. You're such an amazing leader and pioneer in the field, really. I think of it as the human side of life sciences, and I've enjoyed every minute of it. Well, there may have been a couple of bumps along the way. For example, who wouldn't have thought that sharing a corporate apartment with the firm managing partner isn't a good idea, just a great idea? Or that we don't need cushy, comfy things like sofas and throw rugs and art around the office. Just a couple of bumps along the way. But honestly, as you enter into a new decade, I just want to add a note of celebration and recognition for all the joy and passion that you bring to life and to those around you, your family, friends, and colleagues. So happy birthday, Deborah. The best is yet to come.
Hi, Deborah. Just wanted to wish you a happy 70th birthday. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Hi. Happy birthday, Deborah.
Happy birthday, Deborah. Mary Claire, what do you want to say?
Happy birthday, Miss Deborah. Thank you for buying Girl Scout cookies.
Go.
Deborah, happy 70th birthday. I really look forward to the point in time where we can celebrate with you in person, but until that time, I put together a few PowerPoint slides to celebrate this milestone. So of course, you and I began working the same year, 2004, at then B&D, so we've worked together for almost 16 years. You a little before me at the firm, but I think I may have been an employee a little earlier than you, but I always consider you to be more senior than me. Our first project together was our fight for public access to taxpayer-funded medical research, where you discovered your Republican roots, and you also discovered to your horror that you were actually a few months older than our colleague Frank Swain when you had to give your birthday to get to a meeting at the OMB. And of course, no comment on public access would be complete without a couple of slides about Helen Thomas, so you can enjoy these. From public access, we would go on to work on the topic of Alzheimer's disease, including with this Alzheimer's Association and Maintain Your Brain and that very special person at the Alzheimer's Association. And then ultimately working with George Vradenberg and Us Against Alzheimer's for almost a decade here now. And I remember our first meeting in the Buddha Room, and so many more over the years that have come. And Maureen does send along her best regards to you for a happy birthday and many more. You have really done so much over the years for Alzheimer's, including traveling to so many different hardship locations like Copenhagen and London and Barcelona and Beverly Hills. And of course, the best spot of Lausanne, where I think this right here is your room during the last couple-month conference you were at moderating or doing a panel session. So I hope you have many, many more Alzheimer's meetings as the pandemic lifts. Of course, I've had my share of Alzheimer's fun too, here in the Rayburn building and the Longworth building and the good old HHS auditorium. Of course, no comment on you would be complete without discussing retreat planning and your affinity for all things alliterative and thematic, including barns and wine tastings, escape rooms and kayaks and everything that, and many more ideas that you've worked on over the years. Cinco de Mayo, of course, here too. That was always an interesting one. So looking forward to where your mind takes you over the years to come. In summary, I think you are a wonderful colleague, a mentor, and a friend, and also a solid Girl Scout cookie customer per Juliana and Mary Claire. You're a relentless advocate for your clients. You are a grammarian extraordinaire, still a high school English teacher at heart. You are a trailblazer in many fields, passionate leader, and of course you are an artist and a musician. I would dare say Fagry's own version of Florence Foster Jenkins. So it's been a great 16 years. Looking forward to the next 16 to come, at which point I'll know you'll only be 86. And I think you'll still be longer than former Senator Slade Gorton when we had our memorable meeting with him. Happy birthday, Deborah. Many more to come.
Happy birthday, Deborah. I really wish we could celebrate together in person, but I'm so glad I get to make this short little video for you. We first met about 5 years ago when I first joined the firm. And since then, we've had some really great times. From our trips to Barcelona and Toronto, to our unintentional matching outfits, to our love of the Oxford comma and dislike of words like impactful. We've had a lot of fun together. There's really one memory though that particularly stands out, and that is what I like to think of as the golden pineapple incident. I still laugh when I think about how much that waitress in that oh so trendy restaurant judged us that evening. So while others may raise a glass to you today, I will raise a golden pineapple with 2 straws. Happy birthday, Deborah. Here's to you. Hi, Deborah. Happy birthday. We all want to wish you a very happy birthday. Here's Ed. He's really excited it's your birthday.
Hope you enjoy a martini or two, Deborah. And we hope to see you soon.
Yep. Look forward to having you guys over soon. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Deborah. You know, I don't even remember the first time we met. I just know that we've been partners in Us Against Alzheimer's from the very get-go. That's a decade of work together. You have been there in every one of our initial efforts, from networks to advocacy, to clinical trials, to patient-focused drug development, to racial justice. You've driven every one of our programs with your great strategic knowledge, your knowledge of the field, and your extraordinary connections and reputation. A reputation personal to you, but also enhancing our own reputation in the field for credibility and for transparency. So I love Deborah Lappin. Our Us Against Alzheimer's hearts beat as one. But there's someone else here who couldn't be with us today, very, very sadly, who I think also loved Deborah Lappin and wants to wish a happy birthday to her. So with that, my love of my life, Trish Vredenberg, who I miss mightily, who loved Deborah, who championed Deborah, and who's a great fan of Deborah, who wishes with me a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Deborah.
Deborah, happy birthday. I remember vividly the first time we met, and I was completely enthralled. You and I were speaking together at a briefing on the Hill, and I thought, my gosh, too bad she is from Denver. She is one of the most amazing people I've ever met. Happily, you ended up coming to Washington, and we have had so many adventures since then. And I have cherished every minute of it, celebrating big events and commiserating when things were not going so well either. I wish you only the best on this very, very important birthday, and many, many more. And remember, we will celebrate again at Ciroc in the future.
Hi, Deborah. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday
To you.
Happy birthday
To you.
Happy birthday,
Dear
Deborah.
Happy
birthday to you. Stand up, stand up, stand up and show us your face. Oh, you can't. Stand up, stand up, stand up and show us your face. Huh?
I don't know that verse.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Deborah.
All the best. It's the next 70 years that'll be the easiest. See ya.
Bye.
Hi Deborah, it's Andrew. I'm just making this video to wish you a very special birthday. So have a great day. Bye-bye.
Happy birthday, Deborah. I'm not sure why Craig thought everyone could hold a camera still and speak succinctly about the most amazing woman on earth. I will do my best. I just want to say I treasure the fact that we have been friends for more than 30 years. We got to know each other serving on the board of the Arthritis Foundation, and we quickly developed a friendship that has been solid and everlasting, I hope. I loved getting to know your family and your children and becoming very close with them. I appreciate the fact that you have been there for challenges in my life and major life changes. John and I really treasure the fact that we were married in your beautiful home in Breckenridge. And I appreciate what you've done to pull me into the Alzheimer's world and allow me to think about what matters most to people with Alzheimer's and caregivers. I've enjoyed our travels, cooking together, laughter, martinis, great bottles of wine, and every aspect of our friendship. Cheers to you, dear friend. You are the best. I love you and hope that we will be good friends for the rest of our lives. Have a wonderful 70th birthday and enjoy every minute. I wish I could be there to celebrate with you.
Hi Deborah, it's Jeff. I'm wishing you a very happy birthday. It's too bad we didn't get to see each other this summer, and because I always enjoy when we get together, and I especially like your help when I'm on the grill, and also your singing voice when we have our sing-alongs and you sing Leaving on a Jet Plane. So this song is for you. Goodbye.
Hi, Deborah. Elaine Eugene would like to wish you a very, very happy birthday.
Elaine and I wish you a very happy and wonderful celebration this weekend with your birthday. We are so delighted and so enjoyable to have you in our part of our family, and we want to wish you a very, very, very happy belated birthday and many, many to come. And Stevie Wonder always said, "Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday." And next time I see you, we're gonna teach you how to do the line. We're gonna teach you how to do the line dance.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Deborah.
birthday, Deborah. We wish you many more, and I know that you will have a wonderful birthday weekend, and we wish you 1,000 more. We love you. We are blessed to know you and continue to be a part of your empowerment for all of us. We wish you a very, very, very happy birthday.
Hi, we're the Presidential Gamers. I'm Richard. And I'm Charles. We met Deborah when she interviewed us to buy into the building.
And then a few years later, I joined Deb on the board as well.
We love you, Deb, because you're so easy to talk to with your open and loving heart.
And we wish you tons of happiness always. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. And Otto too. Hi.
Hey, Deborah, who would have thought that a chance encounter more than 10 years ago at Haute Baronne, followed by dinner at Bistro Francais, would lead to such a cherished friendship and so many adventures together. Happy birthday, and may we celebrate many, many more in the future. Love you.
Hi, Deborah. I bring birthday greetings from Shirley and me. She cannot believe that she has an adopted daughter who is about to turn 70, let alone a real daughter who is about to turn 70 in 6 months. Of course, we owe our introduction to Shuka, but who would have thought 10 years ago that our friendship would become so dear to the four of us? And of course, all the multiple birthday celebrations. Craig asked to describe some of our fondest memories of you, and mine are numerous, from walking to the White House when Obama was re-elected, to sitting in your hot tub in Denver, to multiple martini hours at your beautiful apartment in Washington. So here's to celebrating this one with you, Susan and Shuka, and many more. Happy birthday, Deborah. Cheers. Love you. Well, Deborah, I'm glad you're leading us into the next decade. Somebody has to do it. Cheers.
Did you hear the laugh? Are you listening to the laugh I'm getting, Craig Kramer? Yeah.
Happy birthday, Deborah! We love you, we miss you, we hope you have a fabulous birthday, and so does Mr. Beaver and Mr. Tiger. Bye!
So happy birthday, Deborah. Oh, it's so wonderful
to be able to wish you virtually a happy birthday. I was trying to remember when and how we met, and it's been so long, I can't even really remember. I think it probably had something to do with an event around the Aspen Institute, which has got to be at least 15 years ago. But I just remember you being then, as you are now, this light, a person who comes into the room and just lights it up with your smile and your warmth, and through that warmth getting so many disparate people to come together and collaborate and partner, and doing it all with such incredible style, which is just so wonderful and inspirational always to see. You're incredibly kind, incredibly generous, and incredibly brilliant. And we haven't even begun to see, I think, all of the effects of your insights on science and what it means to patients and what it should mean to policy. I think it continues to reverberate. And I just wish you the best. When I think about what birthday wish I would want for you, it's really that you continue to have that joy and that light that just draws people to you and makes us all so grateful to know you. And that joy and that light continues to bring wonderful things into your life, and surprises and delights, and fun, because you deserve it all. And you're a fantastic maven of science policy. So thank you for being you, and happy birthday. And I can't wait till we're able to celebrate it in person. So hugs and kisses. Bye.
Who is that woman on the second floor? The one with the candy in front of her door. Always smiling, sunny and bright, she is clearly a neighbor's delight. Yet she seems to work non-stop, carries a briefcase overflowing its top, leaves for the office well before 8, and doesn't return until quite late. Must play a very important role for her work to exact such a heavy toll. Seems a woman worth meeting. So how do I arrange an appropriate greeting? Tomorrow's the co-op's owners meeting. I'll simply arrange an adjacent seating. Boring business soon turns to personal talk, and the stuffy room cries out for a walk. Turns out Deborah is her name, and she is indeed one fascinating dame. Smart, personable, and beaming with confidence, she's a natural leader on her way to preeminence. While a successful big law partner in a prior life, a debilitating condition visited great strife. Unable to continue her legal position, she raised 2 kids while tending her condition. After years of futile medical prescription, a miracle doctor solved her affliction. With a health restored and the kids mature, she turned her energy to a new venture. Having suffered the indignation of healthcare's plight, she became champion of a patient's right. First as chairperson of the Arthritis Foundation, then as healthcare principal in a GR organization. With clients working the pandemic, Alzheimer's, and mental health, she leads a stellar team whose talent is her wealth. This woman is a winner, and so the walk led to dinner. And that dinner, over time, led to friendship. A friendship which itself evolved into a special kinship. Mostly, I was a cheerleader, though occasionally advising, while she was the star that was ever rising. But with all her success, and with friends in excess, Deborah needed something more. Something vital was missing from her very core. She deeply needed a committed mate, one who would be an indivisible part of her future fate. And along came Craig at just the right time to form a loving union they both hold divine. And so, as the 70th milestone has come, we celebrate all that Deborah has done. And while occasions as these permit a glance back, if you please, it remains the road forward that matters most, and it couldn't appear a more beckoning host. A preeminent professional career, 2 loving children, a pair of adorable grandkids, and a loving partner to share it all. Happy birthday, Deborah, and the best is yet to come.
Okay, I've never done a video before, so before we start, I thought I would just ask you some questions and I don't know, you can respond. Is Deborah really 70 years old? I didn't know she was that old. I thought she was a lot younger than you. Anyway.
Craig says that she's 70, although I would not believe it.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't either. Anyway, okay, so before we start, I don't know, let's rehearse a little bit. What do you want to say about Deborah when I start the video?
Deborah is one of the loveliest, strongest people I know. She's very smart, but she tends to hide it under her femininity. Something I forgot a long time ago. But Deborah is still just as she was 40 years ago, 50 years ago in college.
In law school. How did you meet her, encounter her?
Well, Chris and Deborah had met, I think, walking to the law school. And I answered a question in the class, and apparently that attracted their attention, so they asked me to join the study group. Then when Tim was born, because I was pregnant then, when Tim was born, we used to have study group at home and at our home, and Tim would sleep or be cradled by one of us, and we had a party at Deborah's after we finished. I can't remember. It must have been the bar exam. Anyway, it was a big bar. No, it was the end of first year because I brought Tim, or you brought Tim downtown after school, and we went to the party carrying Tim because of course I was a pregnant lady, but Deborah was just wonderful about having Tim around. And then she went into practice and married John, and I became even closer friends. And then she got ill, and she showed her real stuff by carrying through that and incredibly ending back up practicing law again, which I think is simply terrific. And so she's a role model in some ways.
And so you've stayed in touch kind of over the different professional careers that you both had throughout the years?
After I left Denver for Washington, we encountered dogs, saw each other infrequently. Deborah, with her new firm, moved to Washington, and I saw her at a dinner party that she gave, which was wonderful. And so she and I have sort of stayed in touch irregularly. That was years ago. And then she finally found Chris, because neither of us knew where Chris was. And so now we're back together, the three amigos.
Okay, when we actually start recording, I think I'm supposed to hit a red button or something. Anything else you want me to ask, or how's the format? Oh,
happy birthday.
She does have a birthday, doesn't she? Amazing. I mean, she's almost as old as we are, for crying out loud. Anyway, okay.
When you're in your 60s, you feel very much younger than in your 70s.
Well, I guess.
And even 70, we felt very young.
Cool. All right. Well, let's. All right. I'm going to hit this button. So when I do, we're going to start recording. Okay. So anyway, let's see what happens.
Happy birthday, sweetheart. I love you.
Good morning. Today I'm 70, and if you're getting this, you know that you sent me a very special greeting last week or the week before, which dear Craig pulled together in nearly a 60-minute video. This meant more to me than I'll ever be able to tell you and my other friends. I went into yesterday like most people getting ready to turn 70, wondering how I had become that old so suddenly and what the years ahead would look like. Today I'm filled with gratitude, enthusiasm, with your joy and light that you've given me. I heard in this video from Susan, who I've known when I was born, my cousin. Our mothers are twins. And she hoped that we would grow old as gracefully as they did. I heard from Esty, my dearest friend from 4th grade, her creativity, her love. And I heard from friends from my years at the Arthritis Foundation and from Public Health and my wonderful, wonderful colleagues at Faegre Drinker. And then I felt Craig's love as we had the beautiful evening here at the Inn of Little Washington. So I'll write you each a note, but I just want to say with this video back to you that I am filled with a sense of love and gratitude for what each of you means to me. And I'm really ready to embrace this next chapter, and I know you'll be with me. I hope to see you soon, and lots of love.
Thank you.